Hey guys, I wanted to jump on the line with Nate Anderson from Resi, formerly Living as One. Nate, what's up, man? How's it going?
Hey, Carl. Good. How about you, man?
It's going great, buddy. So I wanted to chat for a few minutes. I see the strategic sip of the drink. So the new name is out. Big change with you guys. Let me know all about it, man.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, we're just really excited about our new name, our new branding. I know we've had some kind of trickle, a little bit strategic, a little bit intentional, a little bit not of customers finding out about the new name over the past several weeks, but um, a lot of excitement around that, a lot of concern, a lot of people asking, "Hey, what's changing? Why the name change?" And a lot of people with a lot of concerns about rightfully so, is our service changing, is what we're doing changing. and
Yeah.
and really, we've just been communicating to people. Living is one. We have a history that dates back to our own church down in Dallas, of being able to help our church with streaming, because we saw the problem of unreliable streaming, and issues with audience members leaving after the first or second buffering whale. And so that's always been our hearts, is how do we improve communications for church. And that hasn't changed. And so we've just been communicating that to people, to say our new name is not because we're changing who we are or our identity. It's just because, frankly, the Living as One name was confusing for a lot of people, and we were tired of answering calls for marriage conferences and other things that
Yeah.
sounded like Living as One.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
just
So
really a great time for us to clarify.
so the new name is Resi. So give me what that's
hmm
short for and how that came about.
Yeah, Resi is short for resilient. And that's the name of our first patent, something called the Resilient Streaming Protocol, which is really the whole technology around everything that we do. It's the idea of, hey, we don't necessarily need the video to be 100% live, but we need it to be perfect. And so, you might know about the technology, but basically what it does is it caches the data locally, saves it, sends it on a short delay. So we make sure that every frame gets to the cloud. So that whole resilient word and that resilient piece of our technology makes the framework of everything that we do.
So what prompted the change? You mentioned this a little bit with, people may be confused with the name, but what
Yeah.
prompted it and why now?
Yeah. What really prompted it for us was we were sick and tired of every year having the same discussion of, hey, we know that we need to change the name, because we get a lot of confusion. We also get leadership teams that are hesitant, just because they don't know what Living as One means, and maybe don't have time to hear the whole history and rundown of it. And so
Yeah.
what we said was, we really need to frame our identity around the benefit of our solution. And so that's what we've done. And so, yeah, like I said, something that we've talked about and discussed doing every year, and just decided now is the right time, and we would not be having that same regret for years to come.
Yeah. Is anything, obviously nothing else really is changing, no other big moves, just the name, or how will this affect you guys?
Yeah, as far as the rebranding goes, that is exactly right. Nothing else is changing. We're staying exactly who we are, and offering the same service. We do have a lot of exciting things that are coming up here in the next couple of months, and I wish I could talk about them, but it's really cool. Some of the things that have transpired, even just because of COVID and because of the past couple of months, where we've said, hey, we see that the way that churches communicate is different than it was 6 months ago. And so how can we help with that? And how can we provide technology that equips churches for that?
Yeah. All right. So if people, obviously with COVID, if people weren't streaming, if people didn't have an online worship experience, they were obviously forced to push into that. So how do you see it going forward? Maybe give us ways that people can start with Resi if they haven't,
Yeah.
or switch to it if they're looking for a reliable platform. Kind of give me
hmm
how you guys are a solution right now in this season.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, churches have seen, obviously, like I said, the way that they communicate is different. Whether that's streaming from pastors' houses, which I think we talked about last time, or streaming, simulated live events. A lot of churches are now strategically streaming to other locations like Facebook and YouTube and different places like that. So, really, I would say the benefit of what we provide in that resilient piece is that people are able to watch longer, they're able to engage for longer without buffering whales. Hopefully more people are coming to Christ in their living rooms because of that, which is, really the end game of everything that we want to do as an organization. And so, however we can equip churches to help do that effectively, we want to. And so, yeah, we have a lot of different ways that churches can get started, but on our website now, we've hopefully made the process a little bit easier to get started. Have a little bit more information on how to get started as well, and we have a great article too that we've had up for a while for a church that's brand new to streaming, doesn't even have cameras or anything like that, on how to select that gear, how to make sure that it all works together, and make sure that you have everything that you need to get going.
Yeah, awesome. Well, give us your website.
Yeah, Resi.io is our new site.
Okay, RESI, right? RESI.io.
That's correct. Yep.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm,
Well, man, thank
exactly.
you so much for your time. Thanks for taking a few minutes and letting us know about this change. And blessings on the move for you guys. I hope it's just really smooth for you. And it's always a pleasure hanging out with you, man. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Carl. Likewise.